Hey, Mike Osterman, California Foreclosure Help with a Los Angeles County Foreclosure update. A lot of news came out lately about foreclosures spiking in some areas. You can see the headline here, unexpected pockets of California posted some of the state's highest foreclosures. So here to talk to people about that. There's a lot of headlines that kind of capture your attention. Um, One of the articles that they referred to is the Adam article posted in June, where California is one of the top 10 foreclosure listings, or default filings, I should say, with 4,570, as opposed to these other cities that have, well, they're all about the same. California definitely leads the state or the nation in foreclosures. You can see Nevada, Texas, Florida, North Carolina, Delaware, Illinois. But one thing that's significant, and if you watched my other posts on the market update, the foreclosure data is driven by a couple of things. And really what I'm looking for is this going to fundamentally change how prices are impacted, right? Are we going to see prices crash because foreclosures are going up? The answer is no. If you take a look at my chart here, units sold, this is from my post in whenever, but they're not even close to what it was like in 2009. There were 60,000 foreclosures filed. Right now there's less than, it's down here. But as you can see, and this is where I find it interesting, is that this wave of foreclosures will happen again. What's going to make it happen? Back in 2009, we had the subprime mortgage, build up all this housing units, and then they dropped. And you can see the prices as well. And as the median price climbs through 68 to 2026, but the affordability index is where I focus my energy, because that's the target or the indicator that we see that precludes all this stuff. So when I hear that foreclosures are on the rise, to me, it's just, business as usual. Nothing really is going crazy. No one takes the time to reflect and to say, well, what's causing this, or how is this impacting my neighborhood, my home price? More just to get you kind of some clicks, hanging out with your buddies, talking about real estate. Hey, foreclosures are up, but what does it mean? Here's a click from June of 2025. 1,569 foreclosures were filed. And this is just, the gamut of everything. Townhouses, single family homes, commercial property, condos, all the stuff that's thrown into the basket, with debt, without debt, anything, no real scrubbing, but it's just a snapshot of what's going on in the area. And then you want to jump to 2026. There we go. 1671, right? So yeah, there was an increase of foreclosures, but it's not like there's so much that the appraiser who's appraising the house is going to be looking around the neighborhood saying, oh boy, there's a house that's 50% on sale because of foreclosure. It's like looking at a probate and saying, well, the person died in the house. People don't like to buy houses with dead people in them, or that they've been removed, obviously. But just that stigma of that whole thing. Back in 2009, when this was going on, there were so many houses for sale that an appraiser had to say, well, gosh, how can I not look at the 5 houses in the neighborhood that are in the same price range? And ultimately, at the end of the day, the banks took back a lot of property, and then they got to move that through their system. This is just a normal market, which is really rare for California, which is good for everybody. a healthy market. Transactions are happening. I did see a blurb about mortgage interest rates, mortgage applications. I'm sorry, we're dropping or something like that. I'm going to have to do another update on that. But this all comes into play with, as we read the tea leaves. Where's the market headed? Is it a good time to buy? A good time to sell? All those things thrown into one. Hey, if you're going to live there for a long time, always, if you're an investor, speculator, this is good for you when you want to, buy something at the trustee sale. Maybe you're looking for a discount. You're trying to buy some rehab property, those types of things. Then you're probably, in a safe spot before those those foreclosures start to climb. And I really think that going back to the 3% sub 3% mortgage is holding a lot of this together. Because if you looked at the chart, we should be, oh geez, oh boy, oh no. If you're still here, you're going to laugh about it, but hey, whatever. If you look back to where we were at over there, in the single family units sold, median price, affordability, we've spiked. Well, it's poking up a little again, but it's not going to go. I mean, I can't imagine this is going to get much better. Equity's probably tapped from the last decade, and so hang in there. And thanks for subscribing. I appreciate it. How do I stop this chat?